Mute now. Well, hello and welcome to Friday Night Update. I'm here with Corney. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How you doing?
I'm I'm doing okay, but I've been a hell of a lot better. The crick in my neck that I had on Monday is still with me, and I'm struggling with it big time. So I'm just hoping that I can move again enough such that I can get back to work on Monday because I've had to take some time off of work in order to try and deal with this really bad crick in the neck that I've had.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was me in the process of moving my monitor onto my table, so I can see the chat and I don't have to move in order to read the update notes. So let's get going, shall we? We are in week 124. Wow, sounds like we're running a marathon here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alrighty, week 124 update, new operation and faster weekly patches. We've changed how we pack files to speed up your weekly patch downloads and added a new operation to check out. So, whilst I clear my throat, could you take us through the first piece? And howdy, Moshbo. Moshbo gets our
Sure.
first medal tonight. Get that guy a bigger medal board. And I will be right back.
Howdy, Mosbo. Welcome. Right. So first of all, the pets bundle is available for pre-purchase. Actually, I already did it yesterday. Now, this is the first time we have a bundle that features a bundle-only package. To minimize the chances that things break, we are preparing as much as possible ahead of time. Just in time for its release alongside the free Leica update next week, we've just made the Pets bundle available on Steam. This contains the pet companions, the Creature's Comforts content pack, and as a bonus, you will get access to the Zebra Rescue mission. Which, by the way, the last one, the Zebra Rescue mission, is only available if you purchase the bundle. Now we have the Creature Comfort pack. So it will unlock a couple of new husbandry items, water troughs, covered food troughs, saddles and stuff. We have the Pet Companions pack, which is actually will give you pet companions, cats, dogs. I've heard horses as well.
I want a cat. I definitely want a cat. I'm a cat person.
Okay. And there is the Icarus mission, the Zebra Rescue mission. If I am not mistaken, once you do this Zebra rescue mission, you will be able to use zebras as a mount. And if you don't do the mission, you can't have zebras as a mount. So I assume you won't be able to start taming it. No idea whether or not, if one person has done the mission and starts the taming process, and whether or not another player can then claim the zebra once it's tamed. That's something we would have to test out at that point.
Yeah.
Pet companions, like I said, is nice pets. Creature comfort pack is more like nice extra visual stuff, like the art deco pack, for example. Most of it doesn't give you anything extra. It's just like more decorations and stuff. The bed has slightly better stats, so you might get some slightly better troughs or saddles or something, but it's not a pay to win concept here. It's just like, hey, you pay some, you get some extra stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue with week 124. And the penultimate week before Laika, which is supposed to come out next week, we are introducing a new system for packing the game files, so that future weekly updates download and patch quicker. We talked about this a little bit last week already.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Now, this meant that the update was out a day early, yesterday already. However, we decided to do the patch notes today still instead of on Thursday.
Yeah. Friday night is our patch night. So
Exactly.
we'll stick to that no matter when the information actually comes out.
Exactly. But yeah, hopefully this new packing process will lead to fewer issues in future weeks. Also, like updates gonna cost less time, especially on slower disks. It's gonna be noticeable.
Yeah.
Now we have also got a new operation on styx for you, Genesis Recovery, which will be covered in subsequent gameplay. So let's hop in and let's have a read. So we have the new styx operation called Genesis Recovery. Now this mission requires you to head to a small creature research station and take care of some local wildlife before hatching a strange new egg. Now if you look at the art at the top of the page, it is going to be a strange animal indeed.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay.
Looks funny though.
It does, kinda.
Anyway, so there also might be a new creature in this operation that you're more likely to see on Icarus in greater numbers in the future.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
I would suggest that the picture, the animal in the picture, right in the introduction picture, is the new creature rather than the egg hatch.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see in subsequent gameplay.
We have to do that in subsequent gameplay.
Of course. It
Uh,
is in this update, so it is going to be tested in subsequent gameplay.
ah, dang it. Okay.
So this week more this week, patching optimizations. Now, this week's core reason for this update being released earlier is the adjustments to the update patching process. Now, if you wish to postpone the patching optimization, you can do so through a temporary branch we have added on Steam called 2.1.26. They're supposed to how to switch branches. Basically, in Steam, you right-click Icarus, go to Properties, go to the Betas tab. In a drop-down, you select the 2.1.26 branch. This was especially useful for people who are switching between branches. Experimental branch, which already had this optimization in before this patch went live. They had to like re-download the whole game all the time. Also, people who didn't want to yesterday spend a whole lot of time waiting for the whole download, and like, okay, I'll do it on Sunday, but I still want to be able to play today. Go to that branch. But yeah.
Okay.
Now, as we've mentioned last week, we're rolling out a patch that our optimization team has been working on. It involves a long-standing issue with patch times due to the way Steam's patching process works with Unreal Engine 4 games. So it was not only Icarus being affected by this, but I've seen this indeed also with other Unreal Engine 4 games. You download a small patch, but the way how the patch process and the update process works meant that you had to like patch all the files, so the entire game. So you download a couple of 100 megs of patch, and then you are updating 50, 60 gigs of game files. Now what we've done is suggest the way Icarus is packed and distributed during this process, intending for it to work more efficiently with Steam's patching process. So the next time you should, after downloading a couple of 100 megs, you shouldn't have to patch the entire game but only the updated parts. This does mean, however, that this week, i.e. yesterday, you had to re-download the entire Icarus game, as it will need to reorganize the files into the new system. But it also means that Icarus updates going forward will patch noticeably faster from week to week, and the size on the disk will be reduced, especially during the patching progress, because you download, you extract, compare, so you basically have the file entire game at least twice on your hard drive. No longer. Again, because of the need to re-download the entire game, they brought the patch out on Thursday so people could preload it before the weekend. And if you didn't want it, you switch to branch 2.1.26.
Yeah. Okay.
That about this week's patching. Now next week, we're gonna have the Leica update.
Woohoo.
Gonna be nice. Can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Nice extra stuff. Now, for those of you who possibly haven't read our previous updates or watched the previous update discussions, here are some of the features to expect. We're going to get some new food troughs, water troughs, and carts that are being added. You know, the watering cart, harvesting cart, the planting cart.
Yeah.
Animals will have a leveling system and their own talent trees. So you can make your mowers faster, you can have your buffaloes be able to carry more, things like that. It's going to
Yeah.
be nice.
So how are they going to earn their own talent points then?
I'd say by using them, like walk around on your mower will get experience.
Experience. Yeah. Okay.
Just like you do when you're walking around, you're doing things.
Okay.
Animals also will get a customs system in space. And because of that can then be taken up into orbit and brought to other prospects, just like workshop gear. That means you can bring your Tusker from Styx to Prometheus. you can bring your Tyrannus from Prometheus to Styx,
Cool.
for example.
That'd be good.
Yeah. We have even more we are saving as a surprise for next week. So keep your eyes on our socials for more teasers.
That looks suspiciously like an illegal grow.
I know, right? This is an image which has been used a couple of weeks ago already as well. The Art
Okay.
Deco wall lights put to the ceiling, because they do give a lot of light. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but that makes it look like it gives it enough light to make the plants think that they're outdoors.
Yep.
Because that looks suspiciously like a cave.
It is. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So your support makes these updates possible. And we have like the architecture bundle, there will be the creature comforts bundle, there's an outpost bundle, all kinds of bundles, and also the complete the set. Complete the set, by the way, is a dynamic bundle. So basically you say, hey, I want this. It's then gonna check what do you already have in your library. You're not gonna be charged for that. You're only gonna be charged for what you don't have yet. And complete the set, as the name suggests, everything Icarus, what you don't have yet, will be in that set. So you will have like everything Icarus. As I mentioned, I already have gotten the creature comfort bundle and stuff. The Icarus pets bundle, sorry. I could have gotten for the pet companions only. But I'm like, I want to support the development of the game, for I like the game, so I went for the entire bundle.
Yeah. Okay.
You might think differently, like, yeah, I don't need to support them, or it's all your own choice.
Completely up to you. I mean, I support them completely. Have done from day dot.
Yeah.
So,
So let's quickly go through the new content.
alrighty.
Fixing objectives which are breaking the build for the Genesis recovery. Committing the first pass of the operation of Genesis recovery. It is in the game now.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet deliberately. I saved it for subsequent gameplay. So
Okay.
added ability to fill tank via nearby deployables. Not sure which tank we are talking about.
O2 tank.
Or is this specifically for this operation?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Enable URL data plugin. Turn on pack file compression for test and release builds. Not dev. Might have to do with the, I reckon, with the optimization part.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Genesis recovery, adding final mission tweaks and balance. At that point, it was still missing the mesh for the eggs, which in a later bullet point here is being added actually. So
Okay.
added ability for quests to set relevant Icarus character actors if needed. Always handy. Fix Drebo eating and water drinking so it affects their stats.
That sounds like an animal. Dribble.
Yep.
Okay.
Either hatch from egg or you encounter it in the wild. I don't know. We will see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, eating and water drinking so it affects the stats suggests it's a tame.
Yeah.
And yeah, if the tame is thirsty, it's nice that if it drinks water, that it actually fills the thirst meter. And if it eats, it actually fills the hunger meter. So
Yeah.
good. Adding quest markers in level for Genesis recovery.
Makes
Always
sense.
handy. Yep.
Yeah.
Added the missing quest recorder logic. Thank you. Otherwise, you couldn't do the quest proper. Adjusting the steps for this quest. The quest steps for this mission, this operation, Genesis.
Okay.
Fixing alpha spawn, adjusting snuffles Health. Yeah,
Health, I think.
New Zealand health. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, so we have Dribbo. We have Snuffles.
Yeah.
And we have this animal in the art.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna enjoy the operation. Fix incubator quest steps. Thank you. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to actually hatch the egg. And set adding in the strange egg icon and mesh.
Okay.
This was the new content. Now let's have a look at the fixes. The offender mission. Fix map marker not appearing for clients. That's going to be annoying on dedicated server where everyone is a client.
Yeah.
I think we did this mission. I don't know. Is this Styx or Olympus mission? If it's a Styx mission, we did it before I installed the dedicated server. So because I don't recall having missed quest markers.
No, I don't remember either, but it's been a while.
Let's see. Fix antelope trophy saying it's from the Arctic. I would have to check my antelope trophy in Styx. But it's fixed now, so can't really check it no more.
Yeah. Yeah, well, antelope don't come from the Arctic.
Usually not, no.
Don't they usually come from the desert?
Yeah.
So that's a Styx mission.
Styx or Olympus.
Yeah.
Not a mission, but an animal, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. But it'll be in one of those bios. Okay. Fixed
Fixed
naming
naming.
of exotic and debuff stats, then hid from player, as these will never be visible to the player anyway.
Exotic debuff stats. Oh, no, is this maybe for exotic infused animals? Are they going to be slower, do less damage? I don't know. Might. It's an exotic debuff, so.
Yeah, well, that's an exotic debuff stats and hid from players is never be visible to player anyway.
So not on a player. So I would say an animal.
Maybe the effects from an exotic infused weapon that appears on the animal, but we wouldn't see the animal stats anyway.
No, I'd say it should be an effect on the animals. Because if it's on a weapon, you
That's what I
should notice
said.
it as a player.
From an exotic infused weapon as an effect on the animal.
No, because you could compare it as player. Like I have a non-exotic infused variant and an exotic infused variant of this same weapon.
Okay.
That's I would sooner say it's like the exotic infused animals.
Okay.
Which have been mentioned in multiple patch notes.
Okay.
Well, we'll see. Or not, because it's not visible to the player anyway, so. Next one, checking for deployables now takes in a bad actor to get location rather than sometimes getting the player's location. Removes unneeded deployable caching. Actually, I mentioned this during definitely during subsequent gameplay when the homeliness or the comfort stats came out.
Yeah.
No matter which bed you were looking at, they all had the same stats. This was because stats were calculated based on the location of the player and not of the bed. Now I did check it earlier this afternoon. This has now been changed indeed. I'm standing in the same location. I look at different beds. I see different stats. So yeah, stats are now calculated based on the location of the bed and not based on the location of the player. It was a tad confusing because I had an X amount of seconds for the buff when I looked at the bed, I slept in the bed, I woke up, I checked above, and it was less time for the bed.
Yeah.
So I walk around a bit whilst looking at the bed, and then I noticed the stats changing based on the player location instead of the bed location. I'm glad they fixed it. I mean, it's not a major issue, but it's that confusing sometimes.
Yeah, well, can understand that.
Flow meter UI resource network disconnected message was unable to be translated. I fix it now. Nice for the players who play in non-English.
Yeah.
Same for the upgrade UI and the hammer controls UI. Comfort system now takes in the stat containers for corpses, mounts, pets, deployables instead of just the deployable actors for the Leica update. Corpses? Are they gonna give you comfort? I'd say they would reduce comfort, but okay. Mounts and pets being close, I could see how that could add to comfort. Mounts being close, but still. So yeah, if you have a dog around or a cat around, then you sleep better.
Yeah, but maybe if you go to bed with a dead bunny on your back, you get some debuffs.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
Bunny
see.
on your belt.
We'll have to
Heaven.
check next week.
Yeah.
And let's see. When a quest is trying to spawn a creature and the equalizer fails and the fallback nav mesh check fails, it will no longer spawn the creature. Okay. Update Ignari trophy and vestige to the correct name. Well, I've made one yesterday during stream, but I didn't actually look at the name. I just grabbed the vestige and made the trophy and put it down without ever looking at the name, at the tooltip pop-up. Yeah.
Okay.
Fix the base wild honeycomb yields plus percentage granted by the bee bestiary reward to grant a multiplicative reward rather than additive. That is percentage, so yeah, it should be multiplicative instead of just adding a flat value. It is good that they fixed that.
Yeah.
Fix a rare crash when resuming a prospect. A race condition applying materials to partially mined exotics. I don't think that's the same issue what I'm having in my Prometheus open world, or in my main open world.
No.
Because that's during the meteor event that it adds another exotics deposit.
Yeah.
On a partially mined one. Anyway. And then our favorite part.
Future
Future content.
content where we get to speculate and have a lot of fun.
See, mini hippo jump attack. Cool. I wonder how big the mini hippos are gonna be though.
Well, they got to be bigger than bear cubs.
I don't know, it's a mini hippo. So, yeah. Also, how much damage will they do?
Maybe
They will
comparable.
be
Maybe comparable to a buffalo. I can see the jump attack being maybe something comparable to the buffalo.
Troops or herds or however you call it for hippos. This was a couple of weeks ago in the patch notes.
Okay, can I have a...
The stream is still running.
Are you sure? Because I'm just looking at a black screen on my...
Select the next bullet point. Yep, that's still working.
Okay, so you can see it, but I can't, because all I'm getting is a black screen and a forever circle, so...
No, in the stream it is still changing. It's now selected the second bullet point. So
Okay, well that's good. Because I now have no idea whether or not it's streaming or not. So, alrighty.
dog bowls. Oh, bowls specific for dogs. We're gonna have like pet specific food troughs.
Well, you can't have the cat eating out the dog bowl.
Oh, trust me, he can. Dog might not enjoy it, might not like it, but the cat will be like, "Yes, so it's my food." That's how cats are. Yeah, gonna be interesting.
Okay, my OBS is caught up now, so I can see that I'm streaming
Okay,
again.
good,
Whew, that was a
good.
bit of a panic, but yeah, there we go. All good, all good. Yeah, no, I mean, in real life, you know, if you leave cat food in the cat food bowl, the dog's gonna fucking eat it.
And vice versa.
Yeah, well, cats don't usually like dog food, but you know, depends what it is.
Just to annoy the dog.
Now, I have seen a cat eat cream of chicken soup. It was handmade cream of chicken soup, made by me. And not only did it lick up the soup, but it also ate the bits of mushroom that was in it. It was really weird because she'd never done that before.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Mm. Although I reckon it was just cream value in it, but never mind. Alrighty, moving on.
The beavers are going to make an appearance.
Yeah. Here we go. Jake added rep notify bool for audio implementation. Sorry.
Bull for Boolean. Yep.
Right.
So hey, Jake did some work.
Yay, thanks, Jake. Adding cat meow purr. It's not a cat without either of those. Uh, dog eat loop. Blueprints for food troughs. Snare, adding snare
Yep.
trap set and activate audio events and notifications.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
a
if you
new way to catch animals.
yeah, so yeah, if you set a trap and walk away and leave it, you that would tell me that you would get an audio cue to say that the snare's been
Well, it is the active.
it's been activated, and you better go and check it before whatever it is gets
No.
away.
So you have the scorpion pincer trap, right?
Yeah.
You set it, and then you have to activate it, and like open it up, put a stick in between. So if something hits the stick, it snaps shut and damages the person or animal who triggers the trap.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop them. It just injures them, really.
But the snare trap might be the same. Like you set a trap and then you like activate the trap. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
not sure you will get. I mean, if you're close enough, you will hear it when something gets caught in the trap. But if you're a decent distance away, I'm not sure you will get a notification though.
yeah, true. But a snare trap is usually set to kill and keep, or catch and keep until you can kill it.
Hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to try it out, though. It'll be good.
Oh yeah, and it will be in the like update. I already know.
Alrighty.
So next week.
What's next?
Cats, dogs, and horses will have vestiges, like we already determined last week. They are gonna basically force us to kill our pets.
Yeah, they're going to get us. Yeah, they're going to make us get a dog, a cat, and a horse, and whatnot, and then
Now
force
kill
us
it
to
so you can make the
kill it, so
trophy.
that we can get a bloody trophy for it.
Yeah. So yeah. Why would you kill your friend? Because you make us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adding dog, snore, and cat per events. Cool.
Oh, there you go. Add a German Shepherd trophy to the project. There's proof.
Yep. And the Labrador trophy as well. The bullet point above that one.
Yeah.
Fix an issue with UAT where if the URL data Kraken compression level is set to 0, it instead defaults to 4. Unleash the Kraken!
Yeah. Good grief. Yeah, we're going to have to set... send... Was it Perseus? To go and get the head of the... Oh, what's the latest head?
We'll send Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, we're going to get 4 dogs and 1 cat. Yeah. There is cat and dog movement, audio. Added ability to toggle farming carts on and off. That's good.
Oh, Ghost Crocodile implementation. Normal crocodile, but will dive and teleport close to player.
What? Where's that?
The
Oh,
second to
there.
last. That's gonna be interesting. So you jump in the lake, you're like, yeah, nothing around, I can swim safely, and all of a sudden, Ghost Croc teleports right next to you and starts gnawing you on your legs.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun.
That's gonna be slightly annoying, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. Trust me, if you're in a leather armor and you get attacked in the water by a crocodile, you don't stand much of a chance.
You don't stand much of a chance against a crocodile, full stop.
Oh, yeah, you are. If you have like proper armor, proper foot buffs and everything, proper weaponry.
Yeah, but remember, your sprint now decreases in stamina when you're in the water too.
Yeah, but if you have a proper armor, it will mitigate a lot of the damage. If you have proper weaponry, like a knife with the electroshock attachment, yeah, you stand a decent chance against a croc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was jumped by a crocodile in the water on my new Prometheus character, whilst I was still wearing leather armor and was carrying an iron knife. No attachments. Yeah, it didn't end too well for me.
Yeah. Okay. So they're saying that a normal croc. It is a normal croc, but will dive and then end up right next to you.
Yeah, especially the teleport close to player. That's going to be interesting.
Oh,
We have to find a way to deal with it. But okay.
Yeah.
So remember the ring lake with the endless stream of crocodiles?
Yeah.
Imagine
I remember that really bloody well. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Imagine a ghost croc teleporting up on top of the beam with you.
Yeah. No thanks.
You'll stand no chance anymore.
That's
Man, that was a fun mission.
That was it definitely was. It was definitely a fun mission until we realised we could just jump off the pole and run like fuck.
Yeah. It was like all our bows were broken, the guns were broken, you were out of all ammo, like
no.
as soon as you feel the croc, you ran off the beams quickly pick up all of the arrows again, and
it's like, what do you want me to do? Hit it with a bloody fire whacker?
yeah.
You know,
But
because that's basically what we were down to. We had a torch, that was it. You know,
now imagine if the bestiary was already implemented at that point. We would have like maxed out bestiary points for Croc on this one mission only, man.
oh yeah. I mean, it was a case of one of us was running back to the house to like try and desperately make some more ammo or fucking anything,
Yeah.
whilst the other one held the crocs at the top of their beams, and then we'd swap, and then we realised, wait a minute, if we can run to the house, all we've got to do is keep running. So we
Yeah.
jumped off the beams and legged it.
But it was a fun mission for
Oh,
sure.
it was fun, you know. Especially you got a couple of kill shots on crocs, if I remember at that point.
Kill cams, yeah.
Yeah. Man, they just kept coming and they just kept coming and it was croc apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Cropolix. I don't know. How would you call that? Crocop
Crococalypse.
Crocopolyps. There you go.
Anyway.
That was
Yeah, not a whole lot in the future content this time, to be honest. But then again, we have had a lot for the Leica update already in the past few weeks. So
yeah.
since we are getting closer to the release of Leica, it's like basically fixing the last things they come across. So not a whole lot of extra functionality being added no more.
Yeah. Alrighty, and that does indeed bring us to the end of today's patch notes. Looking forward to next week with the Leica update.
Absolutely.
And thank you very much for the new operation and the optimization. Optimizations are always good.
Yep. Yeah, it is not so much a game optimization as in a performance improvement during play. This is performance during patching.
Yeah, patch optimization.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Apologies, I'm not joining you later on. I really want to, because I know that I'm going to be missing out on doing the new operation, but this crick in the neck is really bothering me. So unfortunately, I can't.
Well, I'm gonna run it as an operation now, but we can always run it as a mission at some point.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
So
Alrighty. So with that, I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody who watched, anybody who lurked, and those who participated in the chat. Make sure Moshwell gets that first prize medal. Thank you very much. Also, thank you very much to Cornet for keeping everybody update on the Discord server. I'll have a quick word with you about that backstage.
right.
And until next Monday, when we will be back for gameplay. New Frontiers Prometheus gameplay, where I believe we'll be starting another mission.
Build out the base a bit more.
Oh yeah, because we need a lot more preparation before we do another mission. As Corney's been doing his homework, and
Oh yeah.
I rely on that homework to know what we're going to be doing in the subsequent the gameplay to come. So on Monday we'll be building at the base a bit and getting lots of resources and stuff. So we'll hope to see you there. Until then, it's good night from me.
And good night from her.
And we will see you on Monday at 8 o'clock for the base growth. So remember, it is a dangerous world out there, so please take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.